What's up guys, welcome to today's video. I have good news and bad news. The good news is this Evo is headed to Florida so we can start building it. The bad news is today's my last day in California with it. So we're doing a quick little Starbucks run and then gonna say bye-bye. After my last nightmare experience shipping a car through the West, I decided I'm gonna actually ship it enclosed. It's a little bit more expensive, but I think it's worth it for how special the car is to me. And it should be back in Florida in less than a week, which is very exciting. Pick up for 2. Thank you. Great service here in California. Look at how cool that is. That's sick. Today's filled with many adventures, one of which the plan was I was bringing the 240 to my friend Nick's shop just so that way today we could focus on Colette Z. We can get that thing dialed, get it all sorted with the hydro and the diff swap, which we'll explain later. But and then also picking up the car that's in the thumbnail. But we've had a trailer flat that we had to go stop at Home Depot to fill it up with some air, and then lost the alternator on her truck. And I was hoping that the gauge was bad because the car was still running great, and in my mind I'm like, I don't know much about diesels, but I know that they don't need like spark to run because it's just from the compression of the fuel that ignites. But then I forgot about the fact that it needs voltage for fuel pressure, so we started losing fuel pressure in the middle of some very busy highway in downtown LA. I'm getting anxious shakes, about to be stuck and cause a traffic jam. Thankfully we're safe. We got off to the side in front of some school that we'll probably get in trouble for being at. But we're gonna do some car swaps here, and then Nick's gonna come grab one car. I'm gonna try to change the alternator. And
did they know the last time we drove this truck together, the starter went out?
I think.
And we had to change the starter at the track. I don't know, common denominator is you. I'm just kidding.
Can we blame Turk? This is actually Turk's old tow rig. But she's got some miles on her. She's 226,000 miles.
I just feel bad because I feel like all the really bad stuff is happening when you're around, and I feel awful.
It comes with the game, you know? With trucks and trailers, if you don't have something new, you just gotta be prepared for the worst. Like, I know lots of people with old trucks that keep spare starters and spare alternators and tons of spare.
Seriously? Just in the truck?
If you don't want to get stranded. I mean, think about how much of a pain and how expensive it is to tow something like this.
I mean, I guess, but that's a lot of effort. And
so is the situation we're in now.
The last time the trailer tire also went out when you were driving, but we didn't notice it. It wasn't dramatic because it's triple axle, so luckily, I don't know, we just didn't really notice.
And one is technically flat right now, but trailer tires are expensive, so we've just been airing it up.
We're getting a new one.
Yeah, it's
we're getting a new one.
It's an experience. Thankfully, there's no like rush today. Today was a chill day, so.
Yeah, you know what? If it's that bad, why don't you just bring your truck out here? There you go.
Because my truck's busy carting around our other cars in Florida.
Well then, maybe you should send more of your cars here. What
will that solve?
If you send a nice car here, then maybe I'll get a nice truck.
Okay, all right. I'm a truck mechanic now. Successfully got my alternator off my Cummins. Yep. Nick came here to save the rescue. Grab the 240 so we can get that thing not catching on fire.
There's the old one.
Might need your help getting some of these wires out of the way. It's that simple? It's not. Nothing's that simple in life, sir. How dare you belittle my work? Very good, thanks.
Hopefully this works.
On top of all the fury, Colette Z Z keys went missing. I got the alternator fixed. I'm basically a diesel mechanic now, so if you have any diesel needs, call me up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that you have the worst luck today.
I feel like this all the time, so it's fine. I'm just sorry that now you are being drugged into it.
It's okay. I made a choice. You're worth it.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. Junk? Not junk. Yo, let me get those blitz. Alright, the Hurt Compression 1J, non-VVTI. Will she rip? Jeez. She rips! You know, those guys on the side of the road were like, what is that? This thing's cool. Dude, there's a giant cloud of smoke.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Got you. No, I'm just playing. This is California.
Yeah, it's legal.
You can't do that here.
Where you go right away.
I wasn't expecting. I think I lost my hat somewhere, but we can't go back and get it.
Did you actually?
I think it's in the back of the car.
Okay.
Is that like? It almost. It's so fast, my hat actually flew out. This thing's so cool. Pop the trunk.
Should be fine.
Yo, it's back here.
Yo, yeah.
Dude, it is filthy now. Oh my god, worth it though. This poor hat. Bro, look at it.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah.
That's what a non-VVTI 1J will do to you. Nick was showing me how he made the brackets, so you don't have to do it on the passenger side, but on the driver's side there's a hump for the stock cat. Because you didn't cut out this side, right?
No, that side's all stock still.
The beauty of having a right-hand drive car is you don't have to do that. But anyway, he has the seat mounted so low that he actually has headroom where I'm like smashing mine on the cage all the time. Man, I want an S14, man.
You should get an S14.
I've just never been like a huge fan of them. I don't know why.
Damn, way to hurt my feelings.
I mean, yours is sick. Look at that. Shulman, where you at?
Stock-ish.
Most satisfying thing ever. This stuff washes up way nicer than whatever the fire truck used on the Mustang. That stuff was terrible. So the first thing we're gonna try to figure out is where this thing was leaking. So what I thought would be a cool idea to do would be to pull off this fitting and that fitting, leave all this kind of assembled intact, and then shake it around outside the car to see if it leaks from anywhere. So this vent is also very sketchy, so maybe it has something to do with that.
Okay.
The camera goes out.
Oh, there it is. Wow, that's fucking heavy.
I think we can do this, but I might dump a little fuel out. Hey, you wanna grab in the middle part?
Grab that.
Dump for a second. Alright, we got it.
Ready?
Alright, yeah, we're going for it.
Over here.
Alright, so my theory is that it's one of these fittings that already looks loose, but we're gonna pick it up and we're gonna pretend like we're drifting and see what happens. Alright, Grange, it would be a left-hander, so we go.
Are you gonna do a feint or?
Oh, dude, look at that.
Oh, it's coming out of there. Oh,
Oh my god. It's coming out of the top seal, too.
Dude, that's pretty bad.
Oh my god.
That's bad.
And the gas tank isn't even that full. Holy Quan Jay-Z. Oh my god.
Dude.
So this seal needs to be replaced or is loose, and then this one and this one.
All of them.
Yeah, maybe we should. I wish we could just put a stock tank back in it. There's no way.
Yeah,
we actually,
bolt it in.
bro, we actually replaced the seal in the cap in Colorado.
Oh.
Wonder. Oh, I don't want to put my hand in there. Oh yeah, I mean it feels kind of loose in there.
But still, like this is a lot out of here.
Wait a second. This is the return, right?
I don't know. One of
Okay.
these.
Well, I was gonna say because there's just an AN fitting there that doesn't go down at all. All right, yeah. This is the feed, but still, bro, this is probably why the car has weird issues too. The feed.
Just sits in there?
No, bro, that's all. That's the feed.
Oh my god.
There's no sock or anything. That is literally just a line,
sitting at the bottom.
like crimped onto that line.
Dude.
Giant face palm. Oh my god. And this rubber line does not feel like it's meant to be sitting in fuel. Feel it. It's like soft and like feels like a teddy bear. Flame resistant?
resistant.
Okay, maybe. Maybe.
I guess.
I mean, it didn't burn. Jeez.
Wow.
All right, well, we found the problem.
Good lord.
That's bad. Well, the car's probably never done any backies before, so that's probably why. So I tightened the fittings, and I actually stuffed. Oh, you gonna do that? I can't do it with one hand.
Here you go.
Yeah, I got it pretty tight. So I cut up a coupler and used it to space the O-ring out, just because the O-ring wasn't really sealing that much, and it kind of like spaced the O-ring out enough to where, oh, you see here, it kind of like, that might be where it's, because it kind of pushed the O-ring out.
Look here. See right there?
Yeah, it's like kind of
Underneath it.
torn.
It's not torn, it's just like sitting all crooked.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh look, it's like sitting under the piece.
weird. So it's like not really doing it there anymore.
No.
Thing.
That's why it's leaking.
Maybe. Well, at least we have like kind of a ghetto fix for now, and then I can order another one of these top plates.
Yeah.
Let's see if it passes the shake test. I was started hitting stuff, trying to find where that clunk was coming from. All right, hit it. You see that? Do it again. Oh, there it is. Looks like I got a loose shock. I also got a new extended tip, thanks to Nick. Nick with the tip. Check this out.
Oh, brother, it's not in focus.
Tap it with your finger.
This one?
Yeah, just tap me. Yeah. Dude, look at that.
Ooh.
That is terrible. There's like
That's a lot of
crap in here, dude.
Lot of
That's like a weed. What the heck?
a single weed.
What is this? Look at that.
Oh, brother.
That can't be helping things.
No.
We got some problems. Jeez. I got lucky that most of the burned wiring back here was just the taillight wiring, so that's pretty easy to replace. Some of the fuel pump stuff got burnt, but it definitely could have been a lot worse. So in terms of wiring stuff, there's 2 wires. There's one for the brake light, one for the taillights, and should just be easy enough to swap that out. We tag teamed some wiring stuff. I ghetto wired up the taillights so those work again. Nick rewired the fuel pumps, and now we have an extra volt from before. I don't know if that was a post-fire thing or if the wiring just sucked on them. Got the new Extendo Nick tip, and a few other things coming. So originally in the end of this video, we were supposed to actually be picking up a very special car. I got rid of the Evo from out here because I needed space to store the next project. It's kind of a secret. I kind of leaked it a little bit on Instagram, but it's something that I think you guys will be really excited to see, and it's going to be on the video that goes up this Friday. Also on Friday, we're gonna be dropping some new merch. I've been kind of dropping teasers of that as well on Instagram here and there on the LZMFG page. This hat that I unfortunately ruined